supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moro. And here's Budimir. Oh, it's Pasalic! Well, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Stanisic, Sucic, Piazza, and it's Stanisic. Now he's wondering who wants it. Time to deliver. Lovely feet. Piazza delivers the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Shutalo. Stanisic. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Kuhn. And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Moro getting this one clear. Piazza. Piazza. Stanisic. Pasalic. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Modric. Moro. Sucic! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Sucic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he has been fouled there. Kudus. And back to the goalkeeper. Pogracic. Modric. Pogracic. Moro. Pogracic. Sucic. Shutalo. Semenyo. Nice touch. Kudus's cross. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And it's gone back to the keeper. Jiku. Jiku. Oh, good-looking ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Livakovic. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a brilliant interception. Livakovic getting this one clear. Nicely shaped cross. And they've got rid. They get a throw in. Cross goes in. And the finish! No, not this time.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Referee's given a throw. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Moro. Modric. Pasalic. Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jiku. Aim forwards. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Budimir. Out to the right. Played into the middle. That's too far for anyone. Ghana making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Clearly not happy with that. Semenyo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Ghana, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Ball's gone out of play. A chance to play it in. Point-blank header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Piazza. Partey producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Promising looking ball, that. Gracic. Pasalic. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Aim forwards. Now it's Semenyo. Shot at goal! Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for goal! Now it's Modric. He's shifting through the gears here. Chiku. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sutalo makes the interception. Sucic. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pasalic. Sucic. And here's Budimir. Modric unable to make it happen. He's through, it's one-on-one! And the shot! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
After 16 minutes is number 25.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Gracic, gently done. Moro. Moved on forwards. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And here's Modric. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pasalic. Oh, such a clever touch. Modric wins the duel. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's played forward. Defending was strong and firm. Jiku, that's a sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Sucic. Croatia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Piazza. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Kudus. And that could set him on his way. Modric. Modric forwards and with intent. Sucic. Moro. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. Modric. Piazza. And here's Budimir. Modric proves just a little bit too strong. And that was very necessary. Pongracic shifted upfield. Pasalic. Aim forwards. Oh, played through for the wide man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Kuhn forwards and with intent. Kuhn. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sucic. Moro. Sucic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Sucic chooses to go cross-field. Modric. Piazza. Now then, the ball's come loose. Is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Moro. Schutalo. And he goes cross-field. And they've got a throw. Schutalo. Sucic. Schutalo. Schutalo played over towards the opposite flank. Modric played out towards the right wing. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played into space. Kuhn. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moro.
Ghana are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pinged towards the front line. Defending of the desperate variety. That's very neat. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Croatia. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. Pasalic. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Partey can get it clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Throw it. Pasalic. Gracic. Modric. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Stanisic gets it away. Piazza. And it's played forward. And that's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Played into space out wide. Semenyo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Partey. Played out to the right. Budimir. Stanisic. Sutalo. Sucic. Quality ball. And that's a good ball. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Kuhn. And here's Semenyo. And he's well positioned here. That's going to go a long way. Jiku, oh, good spread. Sutalo does really well to win the ball there. Looking to break at pace. Sucic. Sutalo shifted upfield. Moro. Jiku. And it's played forward. Šutalo. Aim forwards. And it's Modric. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Plays it through. Very nicely done. Kudus. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball swung in.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Pongracic, forwards and with intent. Sucic. Šutalo, gently done. Pasalic. Pasalic. Chance here to counter. And it's Kudus. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ghana certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Stanisic. Croatia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's onside. And here's Sucic. And here's Budimir. Modric. Sucic. Stanisic. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Clears it away. Out towards the flank. And it's Moro. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Croatia really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Sucic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Lovely bit of skill. That's been won straight back. Oh, it's played in, gets it! No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Livakovic sends that a long way. Jiku. That's been drilled forward. That's really well manoeuvred. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Modric. Pasalic. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Jiku with the clearance. Header comes in! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Kongracic cuts it out. Played towards the other side. Now it's Pasalic. It is quite a run he's making here. Now it's Pasalic. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Budimir really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Semenyo is there, and he can get that clear. Semenyo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kuhn shifted upfield. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Modric. Sucic. Modric. Pasalic. Deep cross. And the keeper has it. And they can counter here. He's got away. Kuhn. Up towards the front line. Sutalo gets it clear. Now it's Pasalic. Now it's Modric. Now it's Budimir. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Jiku. That's really well manoeuvred. Sutalo gets across to intercept that. Moro. Piazza. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Stanisic. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pasalic. And it's Modric. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic. Great chance! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets! And right on half-time, that is telling!
Croatia, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Croatia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Takes a shot! That's another chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away. Kuhn, and he's gone backward here. Now who's going to be first to this? And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Modric. Now it's Buduir. Piazza. Now it's Kudus. Semenyo. Semenyo! There was plenty of power on that. Stanisic. Sucic. Cuts out the pass. Jiku. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Pasalic. Piazza. Done delicately. Sucic looks to the other side. Modric played out to the right. Pasalic. Now here's the delivery. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pasalic. Moro. Modric. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Oh, can he get onto this? Pongracic. Modric. Pongracic, gently done. Sutalo gets across to intercept that. Sucic. Piazza. Stanisic. Stanisic chooses to go cross-field. Modric wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Kuhn. Great run on the overlap here. Kudus. He's in a good position. Semenyo!
Semenyo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Kuhn moved on forwards. Sutalo makes the interception. Stanisic. Piazza. Sucic. Out to the right. Pasalic with the cross. It's a mighty effort! And it's hoisted clear. Here comes another cross. Semenyo forwards and with intent. Jiku has a look and plays it forward. Semenyo. Oh, good spread. Into the channel. Pasalic gets it away. Kuhn. It's a threatening ball. It's a ball kick. Moro. Modric. Moro. Budimir. Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Pasalic. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Modric. Diving header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Modric plays it short. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, it's Piazza. Piazza! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Kudus. Oh, delicate chip through. Sutalo is there, and he can get that clear. Partey have it back, and can go again. Semenyo! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 25.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Sucic. Croatia needing a change of fortune here. Šutalo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Moro. And it's Sucic. Stanisic. That's good play. Sucic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kudus. Kun shifted upfield. And it's hoisted clear. Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Partey. Semenyo. Great work on the overlap. Šutalo getting this one clear. Aim forwards. Stanisic. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Budimir. Thinks one through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Kudus. No way through, so back it comes. Pasalic. Pasalic. Moro. Moro, gently done. And it's Kudus. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kudus. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Croatia can make their change now with a break in play. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to get it clear. Moro. Sucic tries a deft little ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 25. Coming on to replacing is number 15.
And here's Semenyo. Stanisic wins the duel this time. Pasalic shifted upfield. Tries a measured ball. Now it's Pasalic. It's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pongracic gets over and intercepts. Played back to the goalkeeper. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Chiku. And it's played forward. Well, nicely intercepted. Pasalic. Pasalic. Played over towards the opposite flank. Stanisic. Modric. And here's Budimir. Pasalic. Takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ghana clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Modric. Moro. Pasalic. Perisic. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Stanisic with the cross. Pasalic. Shapes to shoot! So, what can they make of this? Oh, good... Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. And it's Partey. Kuhn. Partey. Knocks it out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Perisic. Partey did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pasalic. Pasalic played out to the left flank. Hit into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pasalic. Can he get onto this? Perisic. And that's aimed into the middle. Pasalic! Okun, aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shutalo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Kudus. Great defending, strong and determined. Stanisic shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Sutalo cuts it out. Perisic. Moro. Pasalic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Pasalic. Oh, sweet feet.
Budimir really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! Goal! Croatia are back in business.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
That's tidy. And here's Semenyo. And claimed it back swiftly.
Ghana clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Semenyo. Showing good feet. He came in hard, very hard.
Ghana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pongracic, gently done. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Jiku, good-looking ball. Pongracic can get it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sutalo with the clearance. It's a loose ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared.
Croatia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's found the way through. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Ghana clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stanisic. They'll have one final crack at it. Nice interception, well timed. Out to the right. Moved on forwards. Tries a shot! Can he stop? Could be danger here. Kudus. Can he deliver? Oh, smashing header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Croatia are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager is...
Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Kudus has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Budimir is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Kuhn. That's the throw. Played into the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Ghana clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pasalic, gently done. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Partey. Kudus, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Jakic. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. He's onto it in a flash. Modric. That is a great pick out. A chance for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Well timed, excellent interception.
Ghana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Modric. Over to the left. Out of play for a throw. The final 5 minutes. Stanisic. And here's Budimir. Now it's Modric. Now it's Pasalic. Moro. Final seconds, this has to be it. And that's been repelled.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pongracic forwards and with intent. And it's Jakic. That'll be a throw. Jakic. Pasalic. Oh, that's neat.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that. Does really well to win the ball there. Played down the flank. Pasalic. Modric. Oh, shooting chance! Perisic. And another try! Ghana have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. Tries to get it clear. Lofted upfield.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Semenyo. And it's Modric. And here's Pasalic! Semenyo wins the duel this time. Pasalic. Caresses it through. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Modric. Croatia desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Cleared without complication. And it's Jakic. Pasalic. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Pasalic. So it's going to be another corner. Gets it away. Moro. Decent chance! Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Partey. Aim forwards. Perisic has created one goal already. The final seconds now. Stanisic.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Budimir! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Budimir actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Quality ball. Decent chance! Pasalic. Jakic. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Croatia can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my